Hello Defenders and welcome to another BTLO Replay. My name is Daly and I'm going to walk you through the Retired Investigation Wargames, which is a hard digital forensics investigation. So let's have a look. Trudy is a very naughty adversary and now has access to a really secure defense workstation. Can you help uncover the adversary's actions? So let's have a read through the scenario. A privileged user working as local admin on a really secure system opened a how-to for the tic-tac-toe strategy game. Unfortunately, he downloaded the how-to from a repository controlled by an adversary named Trudy. We suspect exploitation was performed on the system and persistence has been achieved. After the user noticed the system was acting strange, he disconnected from the network and the local IR unit was able to acquire a memory dump using the dump it tool. You have at your disposal an updated version of the Volatility 3 framework and Linux CLI to perform the analysis. Okay, so that looks interesting. I never knew people needed a strategy guide for tic-tac-toe, but there we go. So let's have a look at the questions. So, what was the system time at the time of image acquisition? What is the virtual memory address of the system, software and SAM registry hives? What is the victim system name? What is the victim system time zone? What is the victim username, relative identifier, RID, and NT hash? What's the victim password? Check the NT hash on crackstation.net. The system was exploited via a malicious file tic-tac-toe how-to.doc. What's the file MD5 after being collected from memory? In case you find multiple occurrences of the file, consider the lowest memory offset. Check the previous question's hash on virus title. What is the vulnerability exploited by Trudy? We know that the exploit relied on a HTML application, HTA. What's the full path of download HTA on the file system? After exploiting the system and escalating privileges, Trudy migrated the Meterpreter shell to a system-owned process. Which process has Meterpreter successfully been migrated to? We know that the victim had Notepad open on his computer with a highly confidential file. We suspect Trudy was after this file. What was the file name of the note? What was the file name and Notepad bid? What's the secret message inside the highly confidential file? We know this has to be something present on the previously identified process memory starting on the VAD base address. That address is quite a long address, I'm not going to read it out. And with exactly 53 characters. Hint, dump the process memory and apply strings-n53 to filter out the garbage. Trudy deployed an additional binary on the system. The binary was launched and had the parent ID 1632 and has a strange random name. What's the MD5 sum of the suspicious child process when you dump its particular PID from memory? This process tries to connect to an external IP address. What's the C2 backup IP address used by its adversary? Wow, that's a lot of questions, so it's going to make me work for it. Cool, so let's jump into the investigation. I've started the environment already, and it should be loaded. Cool, so we're in, and where's the investigation folder? Here we go. So let's take a look at the README. Open terminal, yep, okay, so it tells us how to use volatility with the file, which is great. It'll be a bit slow when we run it the first few times. If you're new to volatility, read the volatility manual.txt, which is inside the folder. You search online for cheat sheets and commands to help you retrieve the information you require for investigation, analyze the image, dump dash, and ask the questions on BTLO. Okay, so I'm going to open a terminal. Oh dear, what have they done? It's transparent. We don't want any of that. Let us fix that now. And where are we going? So no, we don't want transparent. Okay, cool. So first step, let's open the dump. So let's have a look through the question and see if it gives a hint what operating system it is. Well, yeah, it does give us a hint. It's definitely Windows with these three here. So we know it's to be Windows. So let me get to the folder. So CD to investigate. Oh, desktop first. Investigation. Oh, I missed the volatility folder. So it should be just all. Let's double check that all works. Yes, okay, and we know the file is level and it's called dump. So let's just hit tab. Okay, and let's try. I think I have to look at the manual. I'm rusty on volatility, so where are the Windows ones? Info.info might be this one here. So this one here. Ooh, this one here. So let's get some information on the system, make sure it does work. And let's just double check question one again. So what was the system time of acquisition? Okay. Let's give this a few moments to load. It does mention it'll be slow on the first load. Okay, so it did take quite a bit of time. Optimistic it won't take as much time in the next attempt. Cool. So the question was, what system time at the time of image acquisition? That was a mouthful. Cool. So I think we have it here. Let's grab that. Let's see if I can copy and paste that. No. Okay, so I'm having some difficulties copy and pasting. It might be on my side. Let's type this in. Yes, we have that one. So what are the virtual memory addresses of the system software and SAM registry house? We'll do this. It's going to be quite a bit to type in, so hopefully we can get my copy and paste working. Let's take a look at the README. No, we've read that one. Let's take a look at the information here. So where can we get the information on the registry hives from volatility? So I'm guessing it's going to be this one here, the hive list. So let's try that. Let's make my screen bigger so we can see that and move the questions from it. So we have system. Okie dokie, having some real difficulties copying and pasting, so it's going to take a bit of time. Let's go to the questions. So we have system. We have the software, which is here. And finally, SAM, which is here. Let's give that a whirl. Yes, cool. So what was the victim system name? What are options from the manual? Let's be a little bit bigger, go to the questions. So under Windows, what can we do? So I believe there is an environmental variable for computer name. So it'd be percentage computer name percentage. So that might be one way. guessing it'd probably be in the registry as well. I'm surprised it wasn't in the info.info though. Okay, I'm going to go for the environmental variables one, so should I grab that? Let's see if I'm right. Okie dokie, so that's finished. So username, path, where's computer name? Here we go. So I'm guessing the answer is this here. Great, so what is the victim time zone? I'm not sure if that's going to be in environmental variables or not. Guessing that's going to be in the registry. I don't know where those. Let's have a look. So registry key. Oops. Okay, so I have the location. How do we get the registry keys? Let's go back to the manual. Okay, so print key looks like it might be a good option. Let's give that a whirl, see if that works. I'm not sure how it outputs, so it might just be a lot of noise. Let's check it out. Let me try grep for key, for time zone, sorry. Nope, so let's go double check the location. Maybe it's because the capitalization. Let's try that. No, that didn't work either. Okay. Maybe there's other keys for that name. Maybe I'm missing something. Let me check the help. Okay, so it's only hitting the top level, so I need to recurse guess. Maybe that's probably why I didn't see it. So let's try recurse, and let's grab for time zone again. So that looks to have half finished. I think I can see the answer here, some of the questions. So GMT standard time, so I'm guessing it's looking for GMT. So I'm just going to cancel this. So just show you what I've seen. Just here. Yeah, so once the 3 letter ones, I guess it's to GMT. What is the victim username? Okay, so I'm guessing we need to dump the hash there. Let me just double check how we do that. Hash dump, okay. Okay, so what was the question? What format I want to? Username. Falcon. Oh, there. 1001. And can I copy and paste? So as LM hash, we need the NT hash. Yeah, NT hash, second one. Let's try copy and paste that. Cool. And what is the victim hash? Okay, I'm just going to Google it because it'll find it anyway, probably. So I'm guessing it's Joshua. Cool, so that was pretty easy, those two. I'm not sure if I did the times are one quite right because it did take an awful long time to go through. I'm probably need to put in a bit more information to do that search quicker. So systems worked with file memory. Okay, so I might have to consult with the manual again. So we have file scan just here. Is there anything else we can use? Looks like that's the right one. Bit scared to do another grab because that took a long time last time. Let's have a look, see if that works. And I'm not in the terminal. Let's try again. So let's grab the command again. And we want to grab tic-tac-toe, how to ... Copy and paste did not work, then let's type this in. Cool, so it's now just finished the command and it's asked us to grab the lowest offset, I think, from this question. Let me double check. Okay. So I guess I need to get the file out somehow. Sorry, I was reading the question there, because I guess I was about to put the answer in as one of these, but it doesn't look like that's what it was asking for. It was asking for a hash. So how do I get the files out? Dump files, okay. So let's see how that runs. Let's put help at the end. Okay, so that's address. Let's grab and that looks like it's got the lowest address, I guess, but I don't understand what this extra dot is at the end. Let's give it a go. Download. Oh wait, we have an error there. Error dumping file. Okay, I'm gonna have to try the next one on the list then. So it's reading through to see if I understand what's going on here. So, do we have an error here or not? Okay, let's try get the MD5 of this. I'm not sure which one is the lowest way. Let's double check. So, I dumped the same thing twice. Okay, this one looks to be the right one. Okay, so I think that's all they're asking for in the question is the MT5 sum for it. So let's try that. Okay, great. So what's the next question? Check the views on virus total. Okay. Let's go to virus total. Okay, so we have the CV it's asking for. Let's double check. So we know that the exploit relied on a HTML application. What's the full path of the downloaded HTML file? Okay, how do we know it's got HTA? Why must I read through? Okay, so that's how we know it's a HTA, I guess. So let's look for tic-tac-toe.hta. Maybe doing it the same way we did earlier with the find files. So this might take a little bit of time. The grep. Let's try once more. Yep. So after coming a blank with the full file name, I'm just going to search for HTA. Maybe we'll find something that way. But having the tic-tac-toe.hta didn't find me any results, so hopefully I'm on the right path here. Okay, so we do have something on here now. Took a bit of time to run, but we do see tic-tac-toe in square brackets 1, then .hta, so it explains why I didn't find it with tic-tac-toe.hta. Cool, so let's try to get that in there. I'm having some trouble with my copy and paste, so I might have to just type this in, but I'll give it one more go. And let's open the questions. Yeah, it's very intermittent. Something on my side is causing this. But I'll get to the bottom of that after this. So users, Vulkan, app data, local, Microsoft, Windows, iNet, cache, IE. Wow, okay, good at typing. 9, IDW, 1R72, tic-tac-toe, .hta. Hooray, cool, got it in one go, fantastic. So after exploiting the system, escalating privileges, Trudy migrated the meetup shell to system own process, which process has been. Okay, let's go to the questions a second. Let's have a look at the manual. So I'm guessing we sync with processes. So I'm guessing PID related, perhaps. Can I see anything to process? This PS list, PS scan. PS tree. I'm not sure. I'll see what I need in PS list. I don't know what I'm looking for in PS scan. Let's try PS tree. If not, we can get back to PS list. But I think tree should give me a bit more information anyway. Let's go back. Let's kick this off. Okay, great, that finished. So, what are we looking for again? So, what should they agree to? Okay, let's have a look through. Okay, so just looking through, there's one thing that sticks out to me. Is this executable here? It's pretty randomly named. But what's interesting is here that VM tools D, or daemon, I guess, or daemon, then CS script here, then conhost. So I'm guessing this is where it's migrated to. Probably wouldn't expect to see this underneath this tool. I'm not even sure what it does. Let's have a look what this does. So it's VMware Core Services tool. Okay. Well, maybe we can search for this here. Maybe that helps a little bit. So I mean, this could be totally randomly named, so it may not work. It's worth a pop. Let's put on quotations. Oops, I've gone to the wrong window. Let's try again. So possible new malware found. I'm not sure that's being brought up in the search, or at least in the results. Maybe it's cached and we can take a look that way. Weird. Oh, I see. It's removed there. Nope, no particular results for that. Okay. So yeah, in my opinion, this looks pretty weird. So the VMware tools daemon, then CS script, then conhost, then this executable here. I'm gonna guess this is what we're looking for here. Let's make sure there's nothing else which looks odd either. Okay, and it's also down here. Yeah, that really sticks out as odd to me. Okay, I'm going to go with this. So, EM tools D. So we know the victim had to open. So what's the file name and the notepad PID? Okay. I thought I just saw Notepad. So there's Notepad. Was there more than one instance of Notepad? Let's have a look. Okay, there's two. So how do I get to the file path from here? What do we have in the manual? So this is the processor's command line arguments. Open handles. Okay, I'm going to try first. Where shall I go? Try the command line first, I think. Let's try it on the top one I saw. So where's my 6528? Okay, so let's go this way. 6528. Okay, so that's just running Notepad. There's no argument to it. Where's the other Notepad? 828. Okay, so that's the users directory. Yeah, this looks good. So, what was the file name and PID? So it's called secret.txt, and the PID is 828. What's the secret message inside the confidential file? Okay, so how do I dump memory? So where's the vulnerability manual? Don't see anything for dump. There's dump files here. Let's have a look at this. Can I dump this way? So maybe we can. let's try that. So 8 to 8. So I need the PID, which is 8 to 8. Oops. And apply for S, which was this one, I believe. Let's make sure it's the same as question, ending 80. DB080. No, okay. Did I get the right one? Let's see what this does. I could be getting the wrong way totally. It does mention using strings, so I'm not sure. And that would be why, because it can't dump it that way. Okay, so I need to do it the way it wants me to do it. So how do I do it that way? Oh, it mentions VAD there, and I saw that in the here. So VAD info. Okay. Windows. VAD info. VAD info. And what are the command line arguments? So I can use the PID. We know it's 8 to 8. And we've been given the address. Wait for 3941 DB80. Let's get rid of the questions. And we can do dump. Oops, where'd that come from? Let's see, I've clicked onto there. So let's see what this does. Okay, that didn't quite work to plan, so I'm going to try and remove the memory address here and see where it dumps, just with the PID. Okay, there's quite a few notepads here. Wait for it to finish. I think I understand what it wants now. It's going to want us to go to the output of this, what we've dumped, and try and find, using strings, the output. So let's have a look. Oh dear, I didn't put it into a new folder either. Oh no. I'm going to just create a folder and do it again, I think. Okay. Right, let's try dumping it again into a folder where we can do some stuff with it. So update my paths because I'm into a new folder. Okay, so that's looking hopefully like it's in one folder. Let's double check. I understand why. So just to confirm, I created a new folder using sudo because I wasn't sure if it was a permissions issue or it actually ran out of space on the drive. But I forgot to give the Ubuntu account the permissions to write to it, to ownership of the folder directory. Okay, so we do have some files in here now. Let's reread the question to see what's going on, what I need to do. DB80, do I see the DB80 there? Okay, so we have all these dumps in here. I'm guessing we need to just output them and run that strings command against them, but I don't really know how it will look or what it will do, so let's just cat everything in here. And we'll do strings n53. Okay. So that's a lot of noise. Padding, helpful. Okay, that looks interesting. The rest look like either junk or expected. So, the secret message, strange game. Only winning is not to play. Okay, yeah, that was interesting. I didn't quite understand what it wanted. So I guess I got pretty lucky that one, just outputting everything from the folder and doing strings against it. Still, we got there. That's great. So what's the next question? Trudy deployed an additional binary on the system. Okay, so let's just get down to the bottom here. So we need to get the process list or the process tree. I can't remember what that is. So let's go back to the manual. PS list. Let's just try PS tree, see what it does, because we've used it already. Let's just put this up a few times. Some files. Command line, PS tree. Can be pulled to just. Yeah, so I need to go back a level to use that. So I can do it by PID. So can I do it by the ID they give, which is 1632? Okay, so I think we have to use PS list first because we can't dump the process from PS tree, which I didn't realize before I ran it. But first I think we need to have a look at the list and see what we have there. So let's take a look. We're looking for 1632. Strange child process. Yeah, it sticks out like a sore thumb. I guess it's this one here. So we need to dump 1564, I guess. And that's the one we looked at earlier and looked a bit strange. So I guess I need to do 1564. Oops. Dump. And let's do MD5 sum against peer.1564. Then I just did that. First copy and paste the name. Okay. So I'm not sure if it actually worked because I got the no space on the device left, so I might have to remove the folder from before. Do the sudo because I'm not sure. Okay, I'll try once more of that dump. If I don't see an out of the space message. Yep, no message this time, that's good. And I guess it would be the -1 because it's a second file created. Getting slightly worried there, so I gave me the same hash, so it didn't look right. Let's confirm they are different sizes. And where are we? Yeah, so the initial dump was 0, and this one is not 0. So I think we have our answer, so I just need to find the hash again. I must type this in because my paste is acting up. There we go. Just need to type in the right thing. That'll do it. Okay, so this process tries to connect an external IP address. So I guess we want to look at something like a netstat, or a bunch of network connections, see what we can do here. Let's scan. Oh no, maybe netstat will do it. Because it should tell you the process it belongs to. I'm going to try netstat. So while this is running, I'm going to pause the video. It seems to be taking a long time. So this is taking a very long time with no progress. So I think I'm going to try net scan. Maybe have better success with that. Okay, we're having better success here. I'm not sure why netstat wasn't working. Let's look for this process here. So I think we found it. So let's try the IP address 195.201.2487. Did I type that wrong? 195.201.2487. Pretty sure that's correct for the IP address. I'm not sure what else it wants. Maybe I'll just try the port too. Okay, so it was asking for the port too, so it's not the question. Okay, yeah, so that was slightly uncomfortable for me. A lot of work in volatility, and without my copy and paste working as it should do, it made it slightly more difficult than it probably would for most people. But that said, it's pretty interesting. It's pretty cool to go through all those features of Volatility 3, and yeah, I definitely learned something new today. It probably was hard for me as it was new learning, but I'm guessing if you've done this, this stuff a lot more, it'd be pretty simple for you. Like run-of-the-mill day-to-day stuff, but very interesting, and yeah, I enjoyed that. Good fun.